Hello guys, today we spoke about there is and there are and also about the present progressive. But first we're going to see there is and there are, okay? When we talk about there is and there are is to say that something is in a place, in a room, okay? In Spanish es hay de haber. Hay una hamburguesa, hay una casa, en el refrigerador hay 3 tomates, hay una naranja. Hay de haber. Eso es lo que significa there is y there are. We're going to use is for singular and are for plural, as you remember. Let's see an example so we can understand it better. Here we have, there is a room, a bedroom. There are 2 kids, 2 children, okay? And let's see what we can find in the room, okay? In singular, with is, okay? There is a bed, okay, in the room. Or we can say there is a pillow on the table, okay? There are 5 books in plural, okay? There are on the shelf, okay, at the top. In singular, there is a frame, and there is a picture on the wall. There is a picture on the wall. We can say that there are 3 bears on the bed. 3 bears, okay, or 3 toys or 3 dolls, okay. There are 2 balls, okay, on each side. There are 2 children, plural, 2 children. There is 1 girl, there is 1 boy, singular, okay? So is for singular, are is for plural, okay? Please remember that. Is for singular, are is for plural. Now we can have negative statement, okay? We have negative statement. The negative of is, you already know that, is not, okay? Is not or is the same as isn't, contract form, okay? The negative of are is are not, full form, or we can use a contract form, aren't, okay? So in negative we can say that there isn't a computer because we don't see a computer over the picture, in the picture. There is not a TV on the room, okay, because we don't see a TV. Maybe there's one, but we don't see it, okay? So isn't contract form, is not full form, okay? Now in plural, there aren't hats on the bed. There are no hats, right? Just birds, okay? Or there are not pencils. I don't see any pencils here. So aren't is contract form, are not is full form. This is the same. Whatever you put is correct, okay? Whatever you select, whatever you write. There isn't a fan. We don't have any fan in the bedroom. Maybe there is an air conditioner, but I don't see it also. Neither. So there is not a closet, okay? There aren't windows on the room, okay? So isn't or is not is negative. Are not or aren't is negative of plural, okay? Remember, is for singular, okay? Are is for plural, okay? The negative of is isn't, the negative of are aren't, okay? We can say many things about the picture. There is a pink wall, for example. There is a brown table. There is a white pillow, okay? There are flowers on the painting, right? We can say many things more, okay? Now on the other slide, okay, is the same picture, okay? But here we're talking about questions. How do we begin a question? The question begins with the auxiliary. You have to remember that, okay? Is or are. With there is and there are, we only going to work with is and are. That's it. We're not going to use do or does or can or another auxiliary. Just is or are. Is for singular, are is for plural. So the question begins with the auxiliary, okay? Because The sentence or the statement begins with there is or there are. And the question is vice versa. Is there a bed? Are there two balls? Okay. Acuérdate muy bien de eso, ¿sí? La oración es con there is o there are, pero la pregunta siempre inicia con el is, ¿sí? Por eso aquí tenemos, are there two beds in the room? Y acuérdate que question mark, the only question mark goes at the end. Are there two beds in the room? No, there aren't, okay? Because we only saw one, okay? Is there a table? Yes, there is, okay? Because we only see one table, okay? But we can ask many, many things. For example, are there two lions? No, there aren't lions, right? Are there more than two persons? No, there aren't, because they are just two persons, okay? So please remember that a question begins with the auxiliary are or is. But if we're going to work with the WH question, do you remember that? What, where, who, whom, which, what, etc. The WH questions goes first, okay? Okay? Or how many, or how long, etc. Okay? So the WH questions goes first, and then the auxiliary, okay? And then there, and then the complement, okay? I'm going to give you this information. Okay. Oh, I'm going to put this information on contenido. Okay. So I hope that you can finish this exercise and we can discuss it tomorrow. Okay, on the next class. You have to put false or true. Okay. For example, there's a pillow in the bed. Is there a pillow in the bed? No. It's on the table, so it's false, right? False. There are 3 dolls under the bed. Are there 3 dolls? Yes, there are 3 dolls. Ahí están abajo de la cama. Entonces ahí vamos a poner true, la T. Okay? And then I'm going to ask you to answer the questions. How many kids are there? ¿Cuántos papalotes? There are 8 kids. Okay? How many teddies are there? There are, well, the kids are these ones, the ones that are on the wall. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's why it says 8. How many teddies? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there are 3 teddies. Okay, teddy bear is the same as bear, los ositos. Okay, so we will put there are 3 beds. Okay, so please finish this exercise, and also I would like that you can work with this one. Okay, also you have to put here with there is and there are, if there is the meal here. For example, on the example it says there is a sandwich. Okay, there is some butter, hay algo de mantequilla. Okay, there are some pears, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, for example, here on the first one it says an apple. So is there an apple? Yes, there is one. So we can say there is one apple. There is. Okay. Some sweets. What's that? Sweets. Sweets, it's about candies, los dulces. ¿Cuántos dulces hay? There are 3 sweets. O some sweets, nada más hay algunos dulces. Y así se van a ir con el resto, ¿ok? Para poderlos checar mañana. ¿Ok? ¿Tienen alguna otra duda? Si hay alguna duda, avísenme, ¿sí? También hicimos unos ejercicios, ¿sí? En el English Discoveries, ¿ok? Esto es en la lección 5 de la unidad 3, ¿sí? Como quiera, aquí viene un ejemplo. Dice, ¿are there any cookies left? ¿Ok? Le pregunté al papá, a la hija, ¿are there any cookies left? O sea, ¿hay algo de galletas? ¿Quedaron algunas galletas? There is one more left. Ah, pues queda una, ¿ok? Aquí abajito también tienen la información gramatical, ¿sí? Para que lo vayan checando, ¿ok? ¿Dónde les dije? Aquí abajito, mira, aquí siempre va a venir la información gramatical, ¿sí? Aquí abajito. Y viene lo mismo, Ok, lo mismo que les acabo de decir. Singular, plural, questions. Ok. Pero es más fácil con los ejercicios. Alcanzamos a hacer, creo, 3 ejercicios. Por ejemplo, dice, my sister is having a party tonight. About 30 people coming. 30 people, singular or plural? ¿Singular o plural? Pues es plural, ¿verdad? Porque son 30 personas. So we select this one. There are about 30 people coming. O sea, vendrán, están por venir 30 personas. ¿Ok? Vamos a ver si está correcto. Excelente. Luego también hicimos esta otra. Dice, I go to a large school. 114 teachers and 1,500 students. There is or there are? Teachers, students, and here we have a quantity, okay? So what are we going to select? There are, because this is plural, right? It's plural. Then we have time to do this one. What can I read? A magazine. How many magazines? Just one. It's singular, okay? So we have to select there is. There is a magazine. Hay una revista. ¿Qué hay para leer? ¿Qué puedo leer? Hay una revista por ahí, por allá, okay? So the only thing that you have to do is to read the statement or question and see if it is positive, if it is negative, if it is singular or plural, okay? And that's it. Anyway, as I was saying, if you have questions, please let me know.